inundated with tomatoes like I am, I feel your joy. Keep in mind, in just a few short weeks though, the taste of summer tomatoes will be a pleasant memory. So let's get creative on how to use these guys. Hi, I'm Annette, a volunteer with Bounty and Soul, and I love food and cooking. I'm a plant-based home chef and a recent graduate from the Forks Over Knives Ultimate Cooking course. I've been a vegan for almost 10 years, and in today's video, I'm going to show you a quinoa, basil, and olive stuffed tomato dish. It's gonna be good. By the way, did you know that you can freeze whole tomatoes, skin and all? You can actually go out to your garden and pick them, give them a good wash, take off the stem, and put them into the freezer, and then use them throughout the year. Freeze them like that. What you want to do is use them in soups and stews and things like that, because they will, as they thaw out, they'll lose their firmness, but they're still perfectly good. Tomatoes are another powerhouse food full of potent antioxidants called, in one in particular called lycopene, which research has shown helps protect against certain types of cancer, including prostate, lung, and stomach cancers. And lycopene is especially effective in guarding against cardiovascular disease. What we're going to be stuffing into the tomatoes is also another powerhouse food. That's quinoa. Quinoa offers powerful antioxidants and includes all 8 essential amino acids. It's very high in fiber and protein, and it's gluten-free. So let's get started. So for this recipe, you're going to need 8 medium-sized tomatoes. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the tops off the tomatoes, and I'm going to show you how. Right now I'm going to go around in a circle. I'm going to remove that top, and I'm going to set it aside. And then I'm going to take my knife just down, but I'm not going to pierce the skin of the tomato. I'm just going to go inside the tomato and do that. I'm going to take my bowl, and I'm going to save this tomato pulp, yes, and even the seeds, and I'm going to add that into my recipe a little later. I've already done about 6 of them, so I'm going to show you one more time what I do. And this is what it looks like inside when you scoop out all the insides. So we have a hollow tomato like that. So I'm going to put that tomato aside and do the last one. So, got my tomato top off. Go ahead, take my knife and run it around the inside of it without piercing the skin. And take my spoon and scoop it all out. Get some more out of there, a little bit more. And there we have it. Okay, so we're going to set those aside. You're going to need 2 cups of cooked quinoa, and this is a tricolor quinoa. I thought it was really pretty. To that, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to add 1 cup of basil. And I'm going to add a small jar of olives. You can choose whatever olive you like. I chose Kalamata. That's one of my favorites. And then I chopped the olives up. So I'm going to add my olives to it. And I'm going to give it a good mix right now. And you can see it's pretty dry. So I'm going to go ahead and add some aquafaba to it, just to give it a little moisture. A couple of tablespoons of aquafaba. And then I'm going to add in tomato pulp that I reserved. And we'll just smash those all down in there. And I'm just going to give it a good stir. And now I'm going to put them into the tomatoes. So now I'm going to go ahead and stuff the tomatoes with the quinoa mixture. And you want to push it down and get it packed in there pretty good. The quinoa is going to help it retain its shape when it bakes. Give it some firmness. Okay. So our tomatoes are stuffed, and now we're going to replace all the tops. And I don't really think it matters which ones. You don't have to match perfectly, but we're going to put the tops back on the tomatoes. Looks really pretty. And now we're going to bake it. So there's our beautiful quinoa, basil, and olive stuffed tomatoes. Don't they look great? I hope you'll try the recipe and let me know what you thought about it by commenting below. I love to hear your thoughts. Also, if you have any ideas for upcoming videos, something that you'd like to see, let me know by putting your ideas in the section below. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the recipe. Join me each week at Bounty and Soul. And if you found this video helpful in any way, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me. This is Annette signing off for now. And remember to invest in your health by eating whole, unprocessed foods.